Bill Ingram for HOOPSWORLD TV here with Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. And Kobe, a little bit different role for you this year. You've kind of gone from public enemy number one to the hero with some of the stuff that's gone in Miami. What do you think of that?
I really don't. My job is to win games.
And you're doing that with regularity. The Spurs, of course, leading the West, but you've talked about motivation being an issue at times for this team. Does it help to not be the top team and not burning through every game?
It does a little bit. It's not something that you want to have happen, or you want to. The best case scenario is to be self-motivated, no matter what. You're not motivated by other teams or what your record is. You just go out there and do your job. But it's been tough for us this year, and I think we've been doing a much better job as of late.
You've been one of the best players in terms of self-motivation, but for some guys, you guys have played in some pretty action-packed, Game 7s, playoff series. Is it hard for some guys to kind of put the same importance on Game 28 of the regular season?
Sure. That's been one of our biggest issues. Big games like Christmas Day games or matchups with the Spurs and all these other teams that seem to be big games. It really hasn't excited us much, So, we kind of been dealing with that malaise.
You think people maybe overlook the fact that you guys have played more games over the last 3 years than any other team with 3 finals appearances, not to mention Team USA and all that?
Yeah. It's that can't be discredited. I mean, we've had long seasons, and we're trying to get to the finals now for 4 consecutive years. I mean, that's tough to do. There's a lot of basketball being played, so we have to pace ourselves. But at the same time, you don't want to skip steps. So you have to keep your eye on that as well.
And finally, do you think maybe we learned something? Early in the season when you guys were struggling with Andrew out, do you think maybe people are understanding a little better how important he is to this team?
No, I mean, we know how important he is, but for us, that period we were struggling. I mean, that was a motivational thing. It was an execution thing. It wasn't, Andrew's a big part of this team, no question. But we had to correct the energy with which we were playing, in the sense of urgency, which that we were playing with. And once we made that correction and plugged him back in the lineup, then we started playing much better.
Is that sense of urgency back now, do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like we're doing much better. I mean, we're eager to learn. I mean, we've really been focusing in on the defensive end of the floor, and I think kind of learning something new has kind of, excited us a little bit, and we have something that we can focus on every night.